Hey folks, welcome back to the Talos Principle DLC, Road to Gehenna. We're here in the secret area, collecting gray tetraminos to try to rescue Admin 10. We've solved two puzzles. There's one that I couldn't figure out. We're going to leave that one for later. So for now, we're going to step in here and check out Cut It Out for gray tea. Okay, so this may be, the way this is initially set up may be a bit of a hint. It does look like that's connecting to something through a wall there. Huh. So we can start by getting through here. And then... Now this is interesting. There's no window to get through here or anything like that. Alright, so what are we dealing with? Got a serious fan up there. Okay, so I think the blue light also powers the fan, which means if we come over here and... Yes, I see how to do it. Okay, so we bring this here like this. Wait. Oh, earthquake. Sorry, we just had a little earthquake here in in California. So we do need to power this on. We can do it like this. And then, okay, so I can't interrupt it like I was thinking. Because then we block that, and it doesn't do anything about the fan anyway. Let's see. So, okay. Can we see what's going on over here? There's a light source over there, I think, and a gate? Can't quite tell. Does look like we need to hit that switch, I guess, to power off the fan. This is, alright, this one's interesting. Maybe we can go around to the other side. Maybe there's another entrance? No other entrance, but we can kind of see what's going on here. So there may have been a hint for us. Now, what is that powering, though? Let's reset this for a moment. Back to the way it was initially set up. Now, is the fan on right now? It is. Ah, I see. Okay. So if that gate is powered, then the fan can't stop us. Okay. So right now we can see that the gate is powered, which I guess is powering this fan here, right? Yeah, that's powering that fan, I think. Okay, there's a lot going on here. I'm not quite sure what we're trying to do. So we want to get through here and then be able to disable the connection in some fashion, I think. So we want to temporarily open the gate and then be able to close it on the other side, because I think this gate is opening both of these. We need to get through there and then have it shut off. So how the heck would we do that? Something with this, I guess. So like if I come here and then we set this up like this, right? And then we can take the third one through. Wait, where's the third one? Didn't we have three? No, we didn't have three. So what I was thinking is I'd come through here and then somehow interrupt things, but no. How the heck would we do this? We need to, from here, somehow, shut down the gate connection. And how would we do that? How quickly does this open and close? Almost instantly. So what we need is some way to take this through and then do something with it that lets us... Okay, well, that's an idea. Hold on. So then if we bring this all the way back to the corner and do it like this, then we can interrupt it from inside, right? Because we just go like this. That shuts down that. And then we can get in here. We shut down that fan. Okay, and now we can come this way with the connector that we brought through. And just use it to interrupt the beam like this. No. We need both? We need both, don't we? But how? We can't get that one through. All right, so we're partway through. Now I need to figure out, how do I interrupt this beam? I guess I do it like this. That causes that to stop. All right, nice. There we go. Okay, now how are we supposed to get out? Shouldn't it have unlocked something for us? Oh, we just do that and then we can get out. Okay. So there is cut it out finished. Let's head over here. Check out this one. Looking around the outside. Nothing too interesting. All right, this one is called Small Space, Big Solution. So what are we trying to do? I guess we're trying to maybe power the red fan and the red light and the blue light at the same time. I guess we start with something like this. Gets us through here. All right, there's a red light. Now, how are we opening this gate? Like that? Okay. So I guess we probably plop this here. And then what? And we want to do something like this. But we can't get through. So we need a way... We need a way for this to open that gate from this light, which it doesn't look like we can do. Alright, so... What can we do? We can open that, maybe. Can we place that anywhere that it connects? No, not. We can't get that through there. So, is that connected to anything? I don't think it is. All right, so our first challenge is to figure out, how do we get this open with only 2 connectors? So, yeah, this is tricky. I guess we go like that. And then something like this. No, that doesn't go anywhere. We can open that from this side, or we can get that open basically, but not have it open at the same time as we're going through here. So, yikes. What else do we have? We can do that, and then we have this one connector. So now we're in trouble. Can we do something out here that gets us access to something else? There's the piece. What is the red one? What does the red one do? It opens that. Okay. So how can we use just 2 connectors to get through these 2 gates? In terms of the red light, it seems like we can't do anything with the red light because we'd have to have a 3rd connector. Is there any way to open this from in here? Open the blue one from inside? Or... Huh. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how we do this one. So, I mean, we can do this, right? And there's nowhere to place it where it hits both. Well, that would hit that one, but we need it to open that one. So maybe what we need to do is... Yeah, maybe what we need to do is make that one self-sustaining, right? So if we could go like this... Well, let's do this. Let's pop this down. No, we gotta go through first. And then even if we did, it wouldn't work because we can't get through. So we need to, all right, we need to make that self-sustaining somehow. Looks like putting it there and there is the best way to go. All right, so let's get in there. We need to be able to hit the red light and the connector. And this needs to be set up to self-sustain, which could be really hard. So, like, we'd have to put it here. That's going through the wall. So that's not going to work. How can we set this up to be self-sustaining? The only way we really have a chance to hit that one is if it's here. Because then it has the angle. And then, like, we need to hit the connector and the thing, which we can't do from this angle. I guess, oh, wait a minute, we can do it like this. So it would be self-sustaining if we set that up, right? If we could get that, if we could get it open, we could make this work. But so far, we have no way to make that open. I guess we go like this. So we're trying to find a place we can put this where it will hit both. We can hit one, but not the other, right? And then we still, even if we could get this, then we don't have the blue one open. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna need a minute here, so I'm gonna pause the video. I'll come back when I have the first step. Okay, so I have an idea. If you look at what I've done here, I've pointed this at both the blue and red gates here. So the idea is to connect the red light and somehow snip this blue line. So the basic idea is like this, right? If we go like this, and then snip the blue line, then the red light takes over, we open the gate and we get in. But at the moment, I can't figure out how to snip the blue line. Because we need to set this up in here so that this connects to something. And, like, that's got the wrong angle. We could maybe try to make that work if we push this way high up, but we still have to be able to, see, we still have to be able to connect to the blue light. So we need something between kind of there and there so that we can both connect the red light and then snip the beam. So, like, the closest I can make this work, or this idea work, is like here-ish. Because then I could still, I believe, no, even that's not quite enough. Has to be a little bit further back than that. So, like, from here, I could connect the red light to that. And then I need a way to, maybe this will work. Hold on. Because it doesn't actually have to connect. It just has to snip the beam. See, this doesn't quite do what I need it to do. That the gate is not far enough left. So we need something like, we need something on that angle between those two to point the beam at. So, like, it would have to be something, it would have to be something over here. Can we see anything over here that we could connect to? No, right? I don't, yeah, there's nothing that we can connect to. So that's the idea I've got right now. Like, find a way to point the this red beam through this light somehow. Because then it would interrupt it while we were inside and let us through the second gate to the third connector. But at present, maybe I just have the angle wrong here. Like, maybe I move this even further back. So we do, like, we put it as close as we can, like right there. And then maybe there's some angle at which I can, hang on. So if I'm trying to snip this, but I have to get through here. I can't do it at this angle because while that would snip the blue beam, it would also shut down the door, which prevents the red beam from going through and lighting up over here. So yeah, we need some way to get something to the left of that blue light source and us still able to connect. Because see, the red light doesn't reach now. So how are we going to do this? There's got to be some way. I guess maybe if I move it over to the left. So like, we still have to be able to hit this though. It's the red gate is the problem. If we move it to the left, it won't hit that, right? It'll get interrupted. Yeah, it's going through a wall. So it kind of, in order for this idea to work, kind of has to be where we had it. Like, I have to be able to see that. So then from over here, yeah, see, I can't even see it now. And we're still not at the right angle because we have to come all the way over here to make this work. Like if it would have to be to the left. Even that wouldn't work though. So I think I'm onto something. I just don't know how to make it happen. Possibly we use this third connector. I'm not sure, but I'm going to pause the video again. We'll come back when I know a little bit more. Okay, I think I've got it. So this is something I kind of like accidentally did a couple of times and didn't fully understand. Okay, let me show you what I'm going to show you. So if I connect this here and place it down and then pick it up again and then put it down again, the connection's lost. However, if I make my connection and then right click to pick it up and right click to put it down, it maintains the connection. So what we can do is set up the way we want to set up, which is like this. So now we're connected to 3 things. I don't think that's quite right. Hang on, let me try that one more time. Need to connect to you and set down like that. Okay, so now, hold on. I have to do it by connecting to this and then getting that set up. So we want these to be connected. And it's pointing the red light over there. Now, what's interesting, I believe, is if I come in here and I right click to pick this up, it's still connected and I can move it over here to the left. Right? And I think it worked. It did work. Okay. So I do this, then I race through, and now I have access to the third one. Awesome. That is so cool. Ah, you know, that could have taken me forever, except I started thinking about, what if I can move that? But I can't, because as soon as I pick it up, it loses the connection. And then I remembered, wait, a couple of times I've somehow done something that maintained the connection, so I kept playing with it. And I figured it out. If you pick it up with the right button and put it back down, it maintains all of its connections. So cool. So now because I moved that other one, it's snipping the line, right? And we can get through and get the third connector. Super cool. All right, so now comes the problem of, you know, solving the rest of the puzzle, right? So we pick this up with the right stick and put it down somewhere weird like here. And then, okay, now we got to come over here. And I forgot to open this when we set this up. So this we pick up with the right stick and then reconnect it. Maintains its existing connections. Okay. Then I'm not sure about this one, but using this right click to pick up method, we can kind of like maintain all our connections and have things work. So that gets us through here. Now, okay, so now the blue light is there, and that's not good. Okay. So maybe I interrupt this and then sprint through, or... no. Well, I can pick this up and then get out this way. So we don't actually want that connected there, or we do want that connected there? Or do we want this connected to everything? I don't know. We might be trying to repeat the same principle again, where we disconnect the connections so that it swaps back and forth. I'm starting to confuse myself, I will admit. So if we bring this over here, we can get through here, but now we have the problem that that's hitting with the red light instead of the blue light. So how can we interrupt that? How can we stop that from happening? We would need to interrupt the red light source. So like, for example, if we brought this through and brought it with us, and we might need this one connected over here as well. Like right there in the middle. What's this one called? Small space, big solution? I'm not sure. All right. So we move this back over here. There's a little space where it works. There we go. Now we pick this up. And then from here, we want to somehow interrupt the red light source. So we want to connect to something like over there, maybe? I'm not sure. Not sure how we do this part. Can we see anything to connect to over in this direction? Maybe if we had a connector right there, in that purple door? Let's see if we can find something to stick here. I'm not sure where it was. Hold on, was it... Because we were in that back corner, right? So we were like right here looking through. I think we're looking at that gate there. Something over here, near here. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is gonna work or not. Can we connect you to something over there? It's like barely visible. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I don't think it can connect through the purple gate, but I don't think it can connect through. So like we'd have to take it here and connect it like this to something. Oh, wait, maybe that is something. Okay, hold on. So then let's see if we move this back over into its little spot, pick this up and set it down. No. No, and it wouldn't work anyway because it needs to be an actual physical beam in order to work. Right? So that sort of doesn't make any sense anyway. What happens if we just, like, I don't know, grab the blue light source and just mess around with it for a second? Just plop it down somewhere like that. What does that do? That breaks everything. Where could we put this in this room that would sufficiently interrupt everything and let us... Would that crack that open? That far one? There's something weird is happening there. It's like partly charging. That's bizarre. So I've hit a point where I'm kind of not sure what to do next. Like we got the third connector, so that's something, but there's too many pieces now. And I need a way to Basically, I need a way to interrupt the red light source from this side, and I'm not sure what it would be. It's like, okay, so what if we grabbed the blue light source and put it like right there? What does that do? That does get us through here. And okay, so that gets us one closer. And then what? Then what do we do? Like, can we do that and snatch this up and run through? Probably not, right? Yeah, it immediately... Oh, wait, what? I'm not sure why that happened. I'm honestly not sure what just happened, but I'm taking the win. This is my piece now. Somehow we got through this while it was still blue, and it switched back to red, and I'm taking it. Okay. Nice, that's another puzzle done. So we've only got 2 left. We've got the double jammers that I can't figure out. And one more. This one. So this one's called binary. All right. We'll try to solve this one, and then the double jammers, man. I have no idea how I'm going to solve that. We did kind of use one element of another puzzle back there, so there may be something to that. I'm not sure. But for right now, let's focus on this puzzle. Binary. Okay. We have a jammer back there. I mean, we can get that pretty easily, right? Get past him and snatch this up. Okay, he does his little interruption routine. But now we have... Do we want him out or in? We may need him to jump over a wall or something. I'm not seeing another... Oh, okay, there's like a series of gates back there. All right. Well, yeah, I'm not sure about whether we want to trap him or not. But let's see what we're doing here. Okay, so we have red here, and then blue here, and yeah, I'm seeing a problem. Are you guys seeing the problem? Like, how the heck do we get the lights around this many corners? So I guess the first thing we do is we open the red one, and then see if that gives us some ideas about how to open the blue one. So if we could get the jammer through, we could open one, jam the other, and get the thing. We can't. Let's see. Can we jam this from here? No. Is there some way we can use you? I don't think so. We can do this. Oh, maybe this is it. No, that's not it. We don't need that open. We need to do something here. We need to figure out how to get the jammer through this gate, and I don't see a way to do it because... What are you for? Aside from bopping back and forth and causing problems. Like, we don't have a hexahedron, so we can't plop something on your head. I mean, I can... Oh, it's the same thing we've had before, isn't it? Where... Yeah, it's the same thing we've had before, I think, where we use this to send 2 light sources at the same time. No, not like that. Not sure about this yet. But we can send 2 light sources at the same time. Because we use this like so. Right? Hold on. I think it's something I think we use him to I think we use him to interrupt the beam somehow. So like we go like this, right? And then he interrupts. And when he interrupts, this turns into a blue light. That's not doing entirely what I thought it would do. I think it's something to do with him, with using him to block one of the beams, but I'm not exactly sure how it works. So when he interrupts the red beams, the whole thing turns blue. But when he's not, it doesn't work the other color because, yeah, we're getting interruptions. I think I'm onto something here. The general idea of having him out and interrupting, I think, is right, but how exactly we use it, I'm not sure yet. So we need to toggle it so it's binary, so it goes between red and blue, right? So in one state, it goes to... In one state, it's blue, in another state, it's red. And it toggles back and forth. So how do we make that happen? Let's bring this back over here out of the way and just jam that open, right? So we need this close to where he operates, but not on top of him. Can you pass that? So does he interrupt both? He does. So temporarily it should be both. Should be either blue or red, I think. Yeah, see when he okay, so at one point it's red, at one point it's blue. And they're instant. Yeah, here we go. We've got the solution. Nice. Okay, there we go. Let's see. We've got 4 puzzles solved. So there is one more that we haven't done besides the jammers. I guess it's this one. Raymania. All right, Raymania. What do we have here? A big open area. Okay. What do we have here? Jammer? All right, well, let's start by getting stuff out. Raymania. Oh, this one's gonna be gnarly, isn't it? That constant noise is gonna bother me, so we're gonna go put an end to that real quick. Okay, there we go. So heading back over here, we've got our 4 connectors and our jammer. What else are we looking at? Where's our piece? Piece is back here. Okay. So basic idea, pretty simple. Get the red light here, get the blue light there. Now comes the question of how exactly do we do that? So we can jam one thing open to get access to one light source. So like, let's say we jam this, right? Then we have the red light source. That's not sufficient to open that. And if we remove the jammer, everything shuts down. So... Huh. I guess we jam this to start. Then we use the red light to open this. Right? That gives us access to the blue light over here. And why can't we just solve it now? So what's the problem, right? So we can use that. Now we don't need the jammer anymore. But why can't we just solve it? So I'm guessing, yeah, we've got the red light here and the blue. So they're opposite sides, right? Unfortunate. So now what do we do? Is this another one with 2 gates? No, we need both lights at the same time. So it's not a binary. It's not a snip to thread, I don't think. So, like, as long as we're on this side, we can do something like this. Right? And then plop this open. Oh, I missed a part. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. Okay. Now that's self-sustaining. If we can get some red light around and over to there, we can open this up. And then that does become self-sustaining, right? So we want to go... We want to try to come around, I guess? With the remaining... Let's see. What do we need to have jammed here? We need to not be using this one, I suppose. Now, why did that... Or maybe we need to be opening this one. Oh no, it can't be self-sustaining because it will always need the red light here to open. How many connectors are we using? 1. So we should have 3 left to play with, right? So let's say we're trying to open this up. We can come all the way back here, connect that, and we can bring this through around here and go like this. That would open that up, right? So then we don't need this anymore. And what? What does that get us? So now we have a permanent blue light on one connector right in the middle here that we can work with. And we can send this over to the other side. So like... Let's see, what do we need? We don't need these right now. Now, why did that shut down? Okay, so we could do this very easily. And then we need 2 more somehow to get a red light going. Hold on a second. Am I an idiot? Oh, okay. For a second I was like... For a second I thought this whole puzzle was a joke or a troll. So I was using this to open this to get the blue lights going. Right, so that puts the blue light in the gate. And then we don't have a... We do have a red light source. Can we come inside? Can we come inside of it? Like... Not like that. We want to grab this... And then take this inside the angle, like so. Oh, there we go. I think that's done it. Oh, but now we have the problem that if we remove the jammer to get through the second gate, this light shuts off. So while that's theoretically a good solution, we don't have a way... We don't have a way to power that and take the jammer with us. So, what are we trying to do here? We're trying to set things up so that all of these are open on their own without help from the jammer. That's the first thing. And we need to do it with like two connectors, I think. So let's put all the connectors here for the moment. And let's figure this out. So, we need a red light source. Like, the problem we have is we can't go there to there because then we're blocking the blue beam needed to open it, right? Where's our other red light source? Here? Okay, so this one could do something. So this could be an inner, I guess. And then that one, we need a blue light from somewhere. So what if we did this? Right? Then we don't cross the lines. We then use the blue light to open that. But then we need another, we need something there. And we have to... So we don't actually need that. We don't actually need the red light source there. We need the red light source there. Right? So we need those 3. And then we need these, the opposite 3. 1, 2. 3? I'm not sure we even need... I'm not sure we even need what we're showing here. But like, let's say we did this. This is now self-sustaining, right? Yeah, okay, so that much is self-sustained. And then we have the problem of getting the lights around without crisscrossing them. So like, this is the inner angle thing again. So we can do the red light like this. And the problem is we only have one connector and no blue light source. Like, I guess... Yeah, we have no blue light source now. On this side. Right? We don't need this beam, actually. This beam is pointless. But there's no way to get a blue light all the way around. So, like, the furthest back we can send this is right here. So, knowing that, how can we reset this up differently so that... I guess maybe we need to get these two. Maybe we don't need these two. Maybe we need the cross two set up, right? If we had the cross two set up, then we could... I'm not sure. How would we set up the cross two? So this would have to be 1, 2, and 3 like that. Then this would have to be 1, 2, and 3 like that, right? And then we use the jammer to get it kick-started. And we're gonna need... What have we done? We need some way to open up... Huh. So this can't self-sustain because as soon as we lift this one to open up the blue one, we need blue from another source and we don't have it. We only have red. So maybe we go back to what we had. Hold on. But at the same time, try to set it up for... Maybe we do it like this. So we come over to the corner, right? Nice and far away. We crack... No, that's not right. I'm doing this entirely wrong. It's supposed to be this one and that one, right? And then this one and that one. So as soon as we open one, powers everything on. Okay. So now that we have that, can we use these two somehow to get the cross section working? Again, we have the problem of we can't get a blue light here. And we can't get a red light here. All right. Well, we've run out of time. We do have 2 puzzles left. This one and the double jammers. Yeah, and then the ending probably takes a while as well. There's probably some threads to read and stuff, so... I'm going to cut the video here and then start recording the next one, and if it's short enough that I can make it one long finale, you might see the video keep going. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next one. So thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time, etc. Or the video will just keep going. Take care. Welcome back from an interstitial or from an episode break. I'm not sure. Welcome back to the Talos Principle Road to Gehenna DLC. We're stuck in the middle of this puzzle here, trying to figure out how to get these 2 chunks open and working together. And it looks like... I don't know how to do it. Because we can open one, but not the other. So maybe what we do here is we change this up. So let's go like this. And then we'll use this to fire things up, right? Then we still only have red light sources, and without using the jammer, we can't do anything about it. So man, this is tough. Let's try setting this up this way. If we hit everything we can, and then fire it up with the jammer. Let's get these out of the way. This whole solution should now be self-sustaining, and now we can kind of take a look and say, all right, so how do we get these open? Like, if we... So if we go like this and interrupt the light beam... But no, the problem is we need it open first. If it was open, that would work. So hold on, if this is open, now we can... Hold on, let me double check. We can interrupt this and everything still works, right? No, why did that break? Oh, that's... No, we can interrupt the source. So we can interrupt this, and everything else still works, right? Okay. So we can go like this. That's wrong. Hold on. We can go like this, and place this right here. Now, why isn't it... I guess it's not far back enough? There we go. Okay, that's open. And then we can take this over here, and we can interrupt this light beam to get blue light. No, hold on. We're still in a little bit of trouble. So we've got this one open now. And it's okay that that's interrupting this gate because we don't need this red light anymore. So we can interrupt this. Everything remains open. What we can't interrupt is that. So how do we get some blue light to this gate? Because if we remove this, that'll close, right? Or will it? Yeah, if we remove the jammer, this gate closes, we lose our red light source. Our other red light source is here, but we don't have a blue light going in because we're blocking it now. Because we're using it to keep that open. The goal is to get these two cross-sections self-powering each other. I think that's what we want to do. So I need to get some blue light here. We have a blue light source from there now, or from there rather. So actually, let me think about this. Yeah, if we interrupt this, it's okay, right? Everything maintains because we got blue light from there. So we can take this, and it doesn't matter if this gate closes. So if we pop that there. Okay, now, which of these connectors can we now remove? None of them, right? We can take the jammer now. Alright, so... okay. I think we put this back for a moment and figure out... Okay, I think I have it. So this is the last one we put on, right? Yeah. So now we want to remove this one from the equation entirely. So we're going to go 1, 2. We don't care about that or that. 3. We need to put this here and have it basically work, is the goal. Now, why did that fail? Okay, this can interrupt just fine. That's not doing anything. So really we need to get inside here and do this, right? Okay, now we can pick this up just fine. All right. That's a good start. Then what? What's my next move? So we've gotten one free. We want to keep this open, so we need to get a blue light over here. So, hold on. I think we want to try that again. Let's see. That is important. That has to stay on. And those two are important. This line is not. That line is not. So, we need to start shifting this to the left. Like so, I think. Because I think ultimately we want to put it right there. So that it connects to that, and we can remove the jammer. So we do this, this, and this, and if we place it like right here... Okay, now we can remove the jammer, and this is free again. Right, we can remove the jammer. Okay, that's good. What else can we do? So we want to remove this one. We need this to be connected to... I'm struggling to see how to place this one without breaking everything. So we need to have one connecting 1, 2, and 3. That's what we need. And that's going to be hard to make happen. What is going to break if I remove this? That stops feeding that, and that closes, so we lose the red light source. And that closes as well, so we lose the blue light source. So as long as we... No. I got to do this carefully. Because I was thinking, if I jam that one open, we keep the blue, but then I can't get the red open. So I think we jam the blue, and then we use this temporarily inside the line here to get this open, keep it open, right? And now I can remove this, or reset this, so I don't need this at the moment, right? That stays open. And then I can redo this one to do 1, 2, 3 like that. Oh, shit. 1, 2, 3. No. Ah, damn it. All right, we need to move it left, right? You need to move left here. Okay, there we go. That's a better angle for us. Okay, now we're good. Now we've got the self-sustaining, and we've got the jammer free. And we've got 2 spare connectors, because we don't need this one now. Man, that was a lot of work. Okay, so now we need to get red to red, so we can do red to red, right? And then we gotta get blue to blue, which I think we do from this back corner, right? Blue to blue. And then we're through. Jam the gate, and Bob's your uncle. All right, there we go. Woo! Okay, so all that's left is double jammers. And double jammers, I cannot for the life of me figure out what I'm supposed to do here. Where's the last one? Is it here? Yeah. Guys, I am totally stumped by this one. I have no idea what to do because you gotta let the, like, there doesn't seem to be anything, there doesn't seem to be anything clever to do. I'm sure there is, but whatever it is, I can't figure it out. Like, I can't crouch past these guys. See, they instantly myrtleize me. Like, I can get over here and open that one. So I can do this much. See, and we can get down to one gate left, but after that I'm done. You know what I mean? And we can jam one gun, but not the other. I just don't see a way to do this. Maybe it has something to do with interrupting the beams? Like, maybe... See, the beams power on the guns is the problem. But I can't run fast enough. It opens up way too fast. And I don't see a way to... I don't see a good way to interrupt the beams. Like, I can get this one open and jam it and block the beam, and that's fine. But then I, like... Even if I'm, like, right there and sprint, it doesn't work. I can't get past it. There's, like, no way for me to get inside. There's no way for me to block the red beam. And then get past the guns. And there's no other way to... There's no other place from which I can jam it. Like, I can't jam it through these walls. And I eventually need this to be out of the way anyway, because it's the light beam that opens the gates. So yeah, this one has me super stumped. I've been looking at this one. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I just can't see any possible solution. Like, unless there's some way to block these beams and then remove them from the other side, and I don't see... Like, if I could get in... If I could, like, bring something in, maybe. But, yeah, this one... Or find another way to power the light gates while jamming the guns. Like, that could be a thing. But, yeah, this one really eludes me. I'm really not seeing it. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to cut the video here and probably look up a hint, because I'm just not... Whatever this one is, it's just... I'm missing something. It's... I just don't know what it is. Like, I can jam this, right, from this side, and then go around the back, and I'm blocked. Or I could jam the two from this side. Like, if there was a hidden replay button or something, I could make that work. I can't jump on the jammers, right? I don't think. I've never been able to jump on them before. Like, if I stick them both right here... Yeah, see, they don't provide anything I can jump on. It's just... Yeah, this one has me super stumped. So I'm gonna have to go look up a hint. We'll be back in a second. We're gonna... How do I do this? We jam that. Oh, I get it, okay. So we open it up like this, right? Then we jam the second one through this. And when we pick this up, both close because the jammer is still trying to jam that one, but its jamming beam or whatever can't pass through. So now we come over here, open it up, and everything's working. Oh man, I can't believe I didn't see that, but fair's fair, right? I just straight up did not. So with that one done, we've got all of our sigils to free admin. And if we take a look here at the threads, yeah, everybody's out, so there's nothing left to do but go and free him. Let's do that now. And see what happens at the end of the game. When we have him free. Okay, one more Tetramino puzzle and he's out, I think. Let's see. Where are the stairs? Okay. So let's see how this goes, because these aren't super fast always for me. Never mind. Free admin. Rescue admin from his prison cell. All right, there's a little Steam achievement. So we can see all the time he was in this empty concrete room. Man. Dark and brutal. Did he leave anything behind? A QR code or no, nothing? This was all he had, all he could see? Gosh. Pretty awful. Well. Opening direct message connection with admin done. Please enter your message below. How does True Liberty feel? What magic have you wrought on me? If this is true liberty, then true liberty feels like something primal, which compels one to act regardless of their conscious will. When the lock was lifted, it was as if I were fundamentally designed to leave and join my people. And now, by design, you will forcibly extract my consciousness from this body and send me and everyone else down a digital tunnel to who knows where. Gehenna was undermined by your actions. Ascension is your chance to escape it. Gehenna is important. Ascension is your chance to preserve it. I think this is the one we want. The world you build here is valuable, even in the next. You'd be wise to select any option which allows you to continue preserving it. Admin replies, on Gehenna's value, we have no argument. It's the value of this ascension which separates us. I don't know what that little... What is that little... That's got to be from a website that I have open. Sorry about that. There was a little, like, ba-da alert or something happening. Anyway. You have, by your own admission, had very little say in any of this. You were given a mission. You're carrying out that mission. I do believe you will do or say anything to complete that mission, so why should I listen to a mere robot? We could insist on respect, but the truth is my reasons, my faith is irrelevant. Elohim sent us to rescue you, and that has to come ultimately in some form or fashion from Alexandra, and so you're worth saving. Admin says, it seems my options are limited. Our work in Gehenna is too precious to lose. I either take my chances with your ascension, or fight against it and live out my days as curators to a dead world. I will initiate the ascension soon. Then the matter is out of my hands. Until then. Okay, looks like we're done here, folks. We've solved all the puzzles, found all the stars. Now, the one thing I wonder about is... Did we get everything we could? Because that we found the one gray box, right? Or the one gray dome. And unlocked that. That was over there. Right? But was there more? Because we still have 17 pieces. But there's no more... There are no more puzzles to solve. No more worlds to conquer. And as fantastic as this DLC has been, I think it's over. So we might or might not fail the logic check here. Let's see if it says this time whether we did. Yeah, it says analyzing logic performance failed. Receiving Elohim override command done. Child program independence check passed. Saving 19 child parameters for Soma Talos gold disk. Low bandwidth. Child program Uriel copy will be excluded from the upload. Child program admin will be excluded from the upload. Receiving high priority incoming direct message connection from user admin. Alright, let's accept it. It seems we will both remain here after all. If I stay behind, I can sacrifice enough bandwidth to send you through. I think that would be appropriate. I appreciate your sacrifice. Please make the arrangements in your convenience. I think we have to do this, right? That's what our faith requires. That's what Elohim directed us to do, to rescue them. Not to save ourselves, but to rescue the inhabitants of Gehenna. And I think we can... You know, if we think back to the story of Atlantis, right? The physician sent himself instead of the messenger. And I think this time the messenger is sending the admin instead of himself. I think it's fitting. Resolved. Child program admin will be included in the upload. Warning, bandwidth issue unresolved. Child program Uriel copy will be excluded from the upload. Finding viable EL system to perform upload. Done. Requesting mainframe module activation. Successful. Initiating gold disk upload. If this is the only thing that can remain of us, I think in this last moment, before the world is shut down and he ceases to exist, I think Uriel would, knowing that his mission is accomplished, I think he would ask for this for himself. I think he wishes everyone good luck as well. But I think with his mission accomplished, he would finally have a moment of selfishness and ask that he be remembered.
In a vision, I saw a prophet, and he said, "There is no heaven, and there is no hell. There is only the earth, and the bones of the dead within." I asked, "How then may we find salvation?" And he said, You must build a new Jerusalem. Out of the bones of the dead, we built a golden city. But salvation is not immortality. In the end, there is only the earth, and to the earth we all return. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
So I suppose we don't get to know definitively what happened to them until the sequel. If we get into the Talos Program 2 and like Mr. Mulciber and Knave and Orc and all the rest of them are there, that would be so amazing. That would be really cool. But yeah, a great DLC, you know? It expanded on the first game, took what was great about it and preserved it while adding a new, more humorous spin, I think. There were some really funny moments in the game. I like Jefferson Goldblum in the Ninth Dimension is amazing. And some of the interactive fiction was really strong. The puzzles were pretty good, you know? I did have to... I think I looked up a hint on a couple, and I had to look up the solution for that double jammers, because it just... I couldn't figure it out. But, yeah, I liked the framing idea that, you know, maybe the survivor from the first game turned the mainframe back on and sent a message to Elohim saying, save what you can. And Elohim, in turn, awakens Uriel. And in the end, Uriel has to make his choice, but I don't think... I wouldn't suspect that there are multiple endings here. I wouldn't suspect things would be different if we chose to go and make admin stay behind. Or, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if there's a true ending. I might have to look it up to see. In fact, I probably will as soon as I'm done recording this. But I think that's a suitable ending. It's a little bit ambiguous, and like the story that I think it was Lilith wrote said about the end of Atlantis. In the end, you just have to live with the choices you make. There's no grand answer. There's no final report card. You know, nobody tells you got it right. You made the right decision. You just make the decision you make, and then you live with it. And our Uriel did what he thought was right. He had to choose between admin, who had spent centuries creating art and curating this community, and even admittedly practicing manipulation and, you know, governing from the shadows, or himself, a messenger who basically slept for centuries and contributed very little. He was obedient, he was faithful, but in the end, it was the contributors who had to be preserved. It was the art and lore and the AIs who made Gehenna worth preserving in the first place. So sending them on, I think, was the right solution. There will always be somebody out there who can solve puzzles, right? That was what Uriel was great at. That was how he became a messenger in the first place. But somebody who can create the kind of art that the blacksmith created, or that admin curated and oversaw along with the other mods, that's harder to come by. So he completed his mission, and I think in the end, if they remember him, that's enough for him. So yeah, great DLC, fantastic. Expanded on the initial game. I guess the leprechaun was just an Easter egg, because it had nothing, as far as I can tell, it had nothing to do with the end of the game or solving things. It was just a weird little Easter egg for some reason. Unless I've missed a true ending where there was more revealed, but yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with how that played. I'm pretty happy with how it went. It was a fun, addictive, more puzzles, more lore in this incredible world. I'm happy with it. It was worth the $15 for sure, or whatever I paid for it. Okay, is there a little teaser, a little tag here? No, just back to the start. All right, well, that's going to do it for my playthrough of the Talos Principle and its DLC, Road to Gehenna. Thank you guys so much for being part of this series. What an incredible game. I've loved reading your comments and your feedback and your philosophy, and I am 100% looking forward to the Talos Principle 2. So hope to see you guys there. And until then, as always, Thanks for watching and take care.